Okay, guys, welcome back to the No Victim podcast. This is episode 10. Very special episode. We got a special guest today. Really excited to announce who we got on today. I think that he's going to be the people's favorite for sure.
People's champ.
A lot of people I think are going to be happy about this collab. This dude is, first of all, jacked. All right, I don't hang out with skinny people. I don't hang out with naturals. All right. And for sure, and this dude heard about this guy on social media, saw him all over the place. Then we ended up we now have the same research chemical sponsor, so
colleagues.
Yep, and we ended up meeting in Miami. And I was just, dude, this dude cracks me the fuck up. We actually ended up becoming super close, and I'm really happy to announce that we have, which may or may not be, in his own words, the most hated fucking motherfucker in the fitness industry, Rowan Kardashian. Rowan, welcome to the No Victim podcast, bro.
So
Episode 10.
Yeah.
So, bro, dude, I'm happy to have you on because you're kind of like a controversial character
In a sense.
like on social media. And so like, you know, I do social media for a living, so I kind of understand, where a lot of it comes from, but I'm very curious because I saw a post the other day about how you were like not looking like you do now. You were like fat and like ugly.
Yeah, did you not know that?
I kind of did, but not to that
you
extent.
post
So I
shit
want you
like
to
that.
touch on that. So you're in the fitness industry now. You're doing this as your full-time job. Where did this all start? So give us like the background.
Okay, so I can give you like I'll give you my spark notes, like my back of the book of my story. So I worked in restaurants my whole life. I was GMing all around New York City, and then COVID happened, and then I started to work in like construction because like restaurants got cracked. Like restaurant jobs were horrible after COVID. Started doing that. It was good. It sucked. Whatever. It was just like every other job, bro. You're making someone else rich. So like whatever. I got fired on a Friday. Moved to California on a Saturday. Like booked my ticket. Whatever. Like ran with it. You know what I mean? Signed a lease like that Monday. Like. Booked it, rent a car, Airbnb'd for a week, signed a lease, like fucking exactly like straight movie shit. But on the controversial topic, like kind of what we touched on right before we were on the podcast is, bro, like drama sells, sex sells, like people like sell.
Yeah.
Bro, I studied TikTok.
Yeah.
And I studied what went viral.
So
and I just did that shit.
So and I love that you said that because, and I want to touch on that because this is the fitness industry that we're talking about, and a lot of the content is, for lack of a better word, regurgitated and
copied and pasted.
Almost, maybe. I'm curious what your thoughts are on this because what would you think? What's your opinion on the current state of the fitness industry now, and where do you think
like,
things are right now? It's weird.
It's not. Remember what it's like. What would you say was the pop off of fitness industry for you? We were late, me and you. We didn't hit the COVID rip. We didn't hit the bull run on COVID. Yeah. Nah.
we were stragglers.
Bro, I'd be a fucking trillionaire if I did that shit.
Yeah, we were stragglers.
But so what I would say is, I don't know, like I'm trying to. What would you say? Like,
well, you were doing.
What would you say was the best part of the fitness industry? What year? 2022?
2022
was when it was crazy,
it was the
bro.
best. Yeah.
Like
It was the
Eubanks,
Yeah.
like the Trend Twins, like
Yeah.
I had my stint before like the Shizzy pop off, like you know what I'm saying? Yo, I love the memes about the like, but like you get what I'm saying?
It was before Shizzy. It's like
kinda,
BC before Christ.
Yeah, kinda, bro, kinda.
Sorry,
That's
bro.
kind of when nothing against Shizzy. That's my boy. But yeah, it was just that 22 pop off was really good. Everyone, and I feel like TikTok was pushing the videos. I feel like it's now TikTok shop has fucked the fitness industry.
Yeah. But
Watered it down.
Before we get to that, because this is what drew me to you, and what like I was like curious about like you as a person, because I felt like I related to you a lot. Because like you're fucking smoking weed in your content, you're taking gear,
say that
you're
too.
talking about you're talking about girls, you're talking about hooking up
People
with
say
they
they know me for fucking controversial videos and smoking weed before working out.
Yeah.
I'm like, the smoking weed before working out, that's a good one. Controversial, I get, because those videos went the most viral
Yeah.
for me. You know what I mean? I would fucking do like a troll
But
video.
how did you know to do that?
Bro.
How did you know how to do that?
All right, so let me tell you this. This is how all the trolling shit went down. So I studied TikTok every single night. My original plan was blow up on Instagram. Didn't have a TikTok.
Got you.
But when I found out about TikTok, got the account and
2020?
started studying.
2020?
No, I moved to LA in January 2021. Started TikToking like 5-6 months later.
Got you.
So like, yeah.
What's the living situation like for you? Paint the picture a little bit for the audience. Like, are you living in an apartment, Airbnb with somebody?
I Airbnb for like a week and a half.
Okay, yeah.
Then I moved in with one of my boys.
Okay.
He's like, yo, you're trying to make it out here?
Yeah.
DMs me randomly on Instagram because I'm posting like a dickhead, like I am now. But same shit, but then now.
Yeah.
And then I'm like living in a small ass room, but like, yo, he helped me out. My fucking boy. My brother, like, yo, I love Nick. That's my boy. But yeah, I don't know where are we talking about? Talk to me.
He got you into that place, and you're doing the fitness industry stuff. But where does like the
trolling we were talking about.
I'm curious where like where this like attitude, this confidence, this character comes
like
from.
Not
almost.
to suck my own dick, bro. I was the coolest kid in my high school.
Got you.
Yeah, my brother.
I love this dude drops one-liners that are like fucking.
I was
insane,
a hometown
dude.
celebrity. I was a hometown celebrity. I was
And the confidence,
What
dude.
fucking camera am I looking at? I hope it's this one. Yeah, like people were saying, like girls would
So
say,
funny, dude.
I fucked around, like even before,
Yeah,
like it
got
was
you.
cool. Yeah, to fuck me. I wasn't getting chicks back in high school. I was a late bloomer, but when I was like Roan Kardashian and like girls from old high school, like I bloomed.
So the Kardashian thing was in high school.
So they like, I don't even know.
Are you related? Are you related to the Kardashians?
I'm not related, but I have.
You might
I
as
share
well
this,
be.
I share the same last name. Nah, it fucks me and helps me.
Yeah.
I talked to someone recently, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a Kardashian, and they're like, those people fucking owe me money. And I'm like, I'm not related. I'm not related. I'm like, I don't know them like that.
Got you. Okay, so I'm trying to paint the picture for the audience. So you were Airbnb, then you got to your buddy's house, then you're doing social media, but
Blew up.
How? Okay, so you're blowing up.
Got 100K in like 2 months.
All right, cool. And
Fucking the baddest bitch I've ever fucked in my life.
So
Met
how
her
did-
off Tinder. Thought
so
she
how
was
did
a
that happen?
fucking.
Was it sponsorships, coaching? Like, did you just like how did you?
I had money.
Make a little bit of money.
I
Do you
had
have
money
savings?
saved up. I had
Okay.
money. I had a chunk of money
Did you
saved
gamble
up.
it?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean exactly?
Gamble, go to the casino,
No,
and try to double your money.
Like
Okay.
I like it. You know, I'm in Vegas all the time.
Okay.
I play with little money. I work too hard for my money to
Okay.
gamble it away.
Got you.
Yeah. Nah, fuck that. I'll gamble like $500, $1,000.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Respect.
But I had a little bit of money saved up, bro, and I was just like, fuck it, bro. Because like I said, I was mad popular in high school, very outgoing person, whatever. Used to go to like other town parties. People would just be like, yo, why don't you try to go to Hollywood? Get on a commercial. Be like flexing in a like a commercial, you know what I mean? Some bullshit, flipping burgers and like flexing for a sausage company. You know, like some of it, pause, like nothing gay. But but like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Johnson's sweet Italian
so
sausage.
I just ran with it, bro, and it ripped, bro. It ripped. My pop-off was unreal.
Yeah.
Tell me more. I'm curious about your pop-off, but my pop-off was unreal, bro.
What do you mean unreal?
I thought I was the fucking man, bro.
Yeah.
100K on TikTok in like 2 months. I didn't know how more frequent it was to pop off on TikTok versus vice versa. You know what I mean? It's definitely the easiest platform to blow up
100%.
on. Yeah. It's the easiest way to get famous right now. 100%.
Absolutely.
There is the pathway to getting famous is getting views on TikTok.
Got you.
Whether they're good or bad, but yeah, there are some that are really bad.
Got
you know
you.
some of those.
Got you. 100%.
Yeah, that just get views
We won't
for-
say any names, man. we said before this.
Yeah.
No names.
No name drops, yeah.
Now,
I already
initials.
did,
initials. We will leave. There will be
Nah.
clues. We'll leave some clues. Okay. No, but so okay, cool. So you're making the controversial content, and were you
sure.
So okay, because I saw a picture. So take me back for a second. I saw a picture of you posted on your Instagram story the other day. And it was a picture of you. How old were you in that picture? You know the one I'm talking about.
I was 19 in that picture.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy
I'm 28
shit.
now. So
And
9 years.
9 years. Okay. And
9 years ago.
you were out of shape.
For sure. I was the fat kid. I was always the kid that you looked at and wouldn't say, "Oh, that kid's fat," but no one looked at me and said, "Oh, that kid's skinny." You know what I mean? Then I started working in restaurants, selling a little bit of weed, and I got an abundance of money when I was like 19, 20. And I like in that time of like 18 to 19, I would just gain 50 pounds probably. Stretch marks and like gross ass.
From stress?
Nah, just eating. You know,
Okay.
money, bro.
Yeah. So you're making more money, eating more food.
Working at a restaurant, everything was free.
Got you.
And then,
Got you. Okay, cool. So then
I discovered steroids.
So you discovered steroids.
Yeah.
So did you train natural or did you?
For 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 years.
How was that?
It sucked.
Okay.
No, but I saw amazing beginner gains, of course.
Cool.
Yeah.
What are genetics? What's the genetic profile, brother?
I would say I have, I wouldn't say I have like S tier genetics.
Yeah.
I would say I have a little below. My father and mother are
What's the
both.
ethnicity?
My father is Armenian and my mom's Lebanese, but they're both technically Armenian, Lebanese, whatever you want to go with. But they're both very vascular people.
Yeah.
So like, I have a pump at all times almost.
100%.
My mom has veins from like her knuckles, like it's crazy. So I got good vascularity genes, and I respond to gear really well.
Okay. So
I think.
when did you figure that out? I would have to agree with you, brother. I'd have to agree.
I blew the fuck up off like my second or third cycle, and I was like, what the
Can you talk about what those cycles were? You know what?
First time I ever did a cycle, no needles, like an absolute fucking moron. I just
Orals
did Anavar.
only?
Yep. I just did Anavar or Winstraw.
How did you get it?
So like my best friend, how I got into working out, my girlfriend cheated on me with a guy at the gym.
Ooh.
That was terrible. That was like my initial jump. And then my
come back to
boy, we'll talk about that. And then my boy said to me like a couple weeks before that shit happened, that like kind of got me into the gym. And then the girl shit solidified it. He was like, yo, you see all us getting bitches, right? And shit. And like all my girls would come up to me and say, yo, I think your boy's cute. Or, yo, can you hook up me with the boy? And they would never happen to me. They would never be like, yo, hook me up. Like, I got girls, you know what I mean? Like, so all girls, some hot girl will like the fat kid, no matter what.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Guess it's a numbers game, right?
Right. You got to shoot to score, bro.
Yeah,
You'll fucking get it in the one way or another.
So your homies are taking gear before you are.
Yes.
And you
But I
find
didn't
out.
know.
So what was that? Explain that story.
So I got into working out. My best friend was like, "Yo, you're fat. Get in the gym. You need to start coming with me, or start just even doing it."
Wow.
So I
Good
did.
friend.
Yeah, my best friend in the entire world.
Wow.
Yeah, my best friend, Fat Man, he's the goat. Did that. He's like, "Yo, get in the gym." Blah blah blah. Started getting in the gym. Didn't really take it serious. Obviously did, but like you know what I mean. 6 months in, I started. One of my boys, this kid Rob, was on juice like when he was 16. Like he looked like a fucking animal, bro. Russian kid. Everyone was like kind of scared of him. And like, yeah. So like when I'm like, whatever, getting into it, Rob was like, yo, start coming with me. I got you. Started working out with him every single day for like 6 months, a year.
So that was your mentor.
Yeah, kinda. I had like two kind of mentors. And then my boy Eric worked at a nutrition shop, really put me on, get me onto it, bro. Free gear, free nutrition, supplements.
So I love
free
that. I love
everything.
that actually happens. Isn't that amazing when people just like
I got put on.
Not a lot of people do that, and I want to actually touch on this because this would be a gem for the people following, especially the younger guys. Why do you think that they were so generous? Why?
They just knew what was good, bro.
Got you. Like, what do you mean?
They're my boys, and they knew it was better for me.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Gear is not better than you for being natural, but gear is better than you than being a fat fuck.
It's better. Got you.
Yes.
You. So it was
No
like,
matter what, bro.
They care
I don't
about
give a
you.
fuck what anyone says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would
My
say
boy
it's always
Anthony
better.
says
The
it.
quality of life is better.
Quality of life, yes, but the route I was going down, yes, it's better that I should do every single thing I do natural. I would be a moron to say it's not. You know what I mean? Maybe TRT is a little healthier. Maybe a little HRT, HGH is a little healthier, whatever. But my boy Anthony says, bro, I'm adding years onto my life. I swear I believe that. I am. Bro, I was fucking fat as fuck. Dude.
I was going to say,
I can
what's
only
worse?
imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both bad. It's the lesser of equals. But lesser
I would say
evils.
one's worse.
Yeah.
I would say one's still
Yeah.
worse.
Being fat is worse.
Being fat and depressed and kind of not.
The first impression, everything you get, and being fat is the worst part too.
So 100%.
Job
You said
interview.
something profound that I want to go touch on. Two things. Your friends girls would come up to you and say your friends were attractive.
Like, yo, hook me up with your boy.
And you don't seem like the type of guy at all, because you seem like you kind of lead the conversation, lead lead the room.
You know what I mean, though, by that, right?
100%.
Like at the party, a girl would be like, "Yo, your boy's hot. Can you hook it up?"
I feel like that doesn't really. I feel like that's different now. I feel like it's like
that doesn't happen now. Yeah.
So what changed?
I'm in shape and I'm more confident, and yeah.
Got you.
I'm better looking.
Yeah. Yeah. So
no matter what, bro.
Just like being better looking just made you feel like
I was confident as a fat, ugly fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I was the man then. I was the man then.
Got it.
I posted it on my story. I thought I was the man because I had a reason to be, bro.
So what you're saying is
I had a reason to be confident.
The mindset was there before the man.
Yes.
So it was internal.
I get that from my dad.
External.
My dad's the coolest guy you'll ever fucking meet in your life. Yeah.
Your dad is.
Yeah.
So your dad had a positive influence on you.
My dad is just tall, good looking guy, just his way or the highway. No matter what, he figures it out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, got fired from a job, he'll have a better one the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad moved out, stole a car when he was 16. Like, like shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. My dad is a very inspirational person. People say like, yo, do you look up to any? And like, I wouldn't say, you inspire me. And I would say like, I get ideas off of you a lot.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
that's what
it's the truth.
I appreciate that, and that's what that content is there for.
I see you inspired me to sell a different coaching.
Love it. Yeah, I want to talk about that.
I told you about that.
I actually, so I want to talk. I still want to stay on the father thing because I think that's profound. That's not a lot of people can say that.
My dad's my favorite influencer, bro.
Wow.
People say like, "Who's your favorite influencer?" Yeah, I don't look up to anyone. Like I said, you inspire me.
Wow,
Anthony,
I'm honored.
my boy, inspires me.
Anthony, Anthony's
my boys
a heavy
from back
hitter.
home.
Yeah.
Some of them inspire the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
You know the shit that they do. Some of my boys are millionaires. But yeah, my dad and like Jesus Christ. That's who like
love that.
whom I I really like. Yeah, put them on. Yeah, my dad's a fucking man, bro.
Got you.
Yeah,
got you. That's amazing. So wow. So it seems like two things that I'm picking up on is you put yourself around, whether on purpose or inadvertently, around positive influences. And
that's why we fuck with each other, bro.
Yeah. And it's also seemed like there was a mutual understanding. Like you said, they knew you. And like you were in that point where you were fed up. But it also, the way I'm hearing it is like you weren't just sitting around. You were like also personally making that decision for yourself to better yourself. And they were also seeing that change in you. Do you feel like, because again, they can't make you fucking do it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they gave you that kickstart.
Yes. Yeah.
What was that internal? I want to know about the conversations with yourself when you're like fat and then you're going to the gym.
I remember
and it's hard because you're not even getting results.
I remember feeling my muscles and they were hard, but it looked like shit. And I'm like,
yeah. So what kept you going? Like, because you were mad. Did you get mad about it? Okay. So that's
steroids.
Really it made a change. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Got you. Because you saw results in your physique.
Gains. I saw awesome results, but I didn't see that. I never came into working out wanting to be like looking like a Calvin Klein model. Yeah. I never wanted to be an open guy. I never want to look like a fucking Ninja Turtle. But kind of like how I dress. Same thing with you, bro. You have a fucking face tat. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't need to be the center of attention. Yeah. But you know, I want. I don't want.
You want to be at a higher level. Want to be at a high level.
I want to show. It's all about anything, bro. It's all about status. You want to show people at first like your status. And that's your body and your face is the best. Yeah.
Got you.
We'll be the first to that.
So you just said that you got cheated on. How old were you when you got cheated on?
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
And 19-ish. Like I started working on 1920. I always forget when it was. It was a December. I didn't do New Year's bullshit. I didn't do New Year's what's the fucking New Year's resolutions? I did December. I did December like when I was 19 or 20, I forget. But
Got you.
And bro, like I started getting better chicks than my ex when I was getting jacked. And I'm like, the fuck? Oh, this is the wave, bro. Yeah. This is it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say juice makes you mentally different. And I'm not sure how you feel on that. But I never felt anything, bro. Like I said, I've always been and felt like the man, bro.
Yeah. Do you feel like it makes it feel more like that? Like when you're on Tren, Anavar,
possibly
at the gym, getting a pump, like
I think the diet fucks with you, the head, your space mainly the most. You done a prep?
Yeah.
That shit
miserable.
fucks with your headspace. can't talk to anyone, can't fuck any girls, can't go out. You go out, you can't talk about anything. Your fucking head hurt. Yeah, it's shit's whack, son. For a trophy, bro.
I love it,
For
dude. You looked insane.
Thank you. Yeah, for a wooden plaque, bro. Get the fuck out of here. That's so bullshit, bro.
So what do you think about the whole $5 trophy from the bodybuilding show situation?
I just think it's like anything else, bro.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be the top 100 in it, you're gonna make a fucking shit ton of money. It's like the same thing we're in, bro.
Got
if you're
you.
a top 100 influencer, if you're a top 20 guy in the fitness influence, you make a lot of fucking money, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You're one of those people.
100%.
Probably.
Yeah, I'd say I'm like,
Yeah.
I'd say we're up there.
You're the fucking man, bro.
Appreciate that, bro. That's an honor.
You're the man.
So, because you're coaching, you're
Yes.
doing,
I do two coaching now.
you're
two different
doing
coaches.
two different
coaching.
programs.
Yeah.
Explain what those are.
So I do the same shit you do.
Okay.
Fitness coaching. I'm not sure if we do it the same way. I'm sure we do it very similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get people in a great shape for a living. Bodybuilders, guys who want to get in shape.
I'm sure you have people just
for a
asking
wedding.
you too, just
What's that?
just asking you to help them get in shape. Just
Yeah,
'cause you're in
lifestyle
shape.
people.
And
Yeah.
you show it on your Instagram, so obviously naturally that's gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, that's how I got into it.
Yeah.
It was just, I'm like, fuck. So many people ask me about this shit. Why don't I start making money off of it?
Made a little bit of money, yeah. So, but now
Fuck it.
I'm really interested in
And
this
then,
new
so
offer that
you
you
sell a
have.
high ticket
Yeah.
stuff, and then my boy sells a high ticket thing, and I'm like,
I remember you asking because we met in Miami. I want to talk about Miami too. I want to go back to that, but
I miss Miami.
dude, I think about it all the time.
Yeah,
it was a great trip.
We got to pitch another.
I'll never
pitch
forget that trip.
We'll
That was
pitch
a
another
great trip.
RC trip.
So
I'll talk
you
to
got
you.
a high ticket offer going now, and it seems like it's some sort. It's like relationship consulting.
So
now. It's like men's.
same shit, bro. Same shit. Like the fitness thing. I started posting girls tits, posting girls asses, posting just like my texts. You know my texts.
Yeah.
You have funny texts too.
Yeah. We've shown each other some pretty funny stuff.
So yeah, I started posting that, and like a lot of like my DMs transitioned to like, yo, how do you fucking do this? How are you living this lifestyle? You see, I'm in Vegas all the time. I love to gamble and stuff. I love to party. I love to do both, bro.
Yeah.
You got to pay to play, bro. You have to do, you got to do both.
I want to touch on that too.
Yeah, but like, now I used to sell it for $12.99, and I shot for the stars with that. I think that's a little too much.
So what exactly comes with the $12.99?
So it's straight up.
What
so
did
it used to be $12.99, but now I run it for $7.99. But it's straight up consulting, bro. It's if you want me to teach you how to become an influencer, I'll fucking do that. You want me to teach you how to become a coach, I'll do that. But 9 out of 10 people come to me for relationship dating. Like, yo, I have money. I'm not that bad looking, such and such. Like we'll talk. Yeah, like I'm bald by choice at the moment because one of my clients.
Why did you do that?
So a lot of my clients come to me. They're usually like, I don't know, 21 to 30-year-old men who, like I said, have money. They're not bad looking. They just struggle with meeting women and talking to women.
Yeah.
And it's not an easy thing nowadays with social media and shit.
I'll say, because I've noticed that even guys that have like make a fuck ton of money, I mean, we're talking
It's hard, bro.
$500,000 a month. Some of them can't have no game.
Yeah, bro.
So it makes you think. What's your opinion on this? Is money everything? Because if you can't fuck hot girls, you can't have those experiences. Your money can't go that far. It doesn't even matter.
Your money can get you to fuck any hot girl you want.
Now,
if you pay.
Here, okay,
But
and
that
I know
doesn't count.
this may be like, because this might be off topic for
Doesn't
what
count.
we usually talk about on this podcast, but I just want to say, like, I would never sit here and lie and act like hooking up with attractive women isn't a priority. Like,
No,
you know
it
what I'm
has
saying?
to be, yeah.
Like, I'm not, because a lot of people will think that that's shallow, and it's not.
Well, people
Like,
don't
I
understand.
have a standard and like a certain type of woman that I would want to be with,
Right.
and be attracted to.
I'm trying to find my wife, and obviously, I'm going to talk to
still on the hunt.
women. Yeah.
100%.
To get to her.
Yeah.
The fuck am I supposed to do? Sit in my room and play World of Warcraft, and hopefully she pops on the server? I don't.
So you're doing the relationship consulting now, and I've seen you. I like your Q&As that you do on your Instagram.
That's how I
story.
make my money.
Got you. So
That's inadvertently. So if anyone who follows me, those are all inadvertent ads.
if anyone wants to ask you questions, they can message you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Cool.
But I learned that from you as well, though.
Okay.
I will say. I give out. I don't know if you said this, but you've talked about it or something similar. I give out 10% of information for free, and I charge for the other 90%.
Yeah, you basically
Is that something you say or no?
Yeah, you teach.
I know, but is that a term you say or no?
Very similar.
Okay,
very
because
similar.
I'm pretty sure I got that from you.
Sell the implementation.
Yeah,
give away
like-
the information for
Yeah,
free. Sell the
just a
implementation.
little bit. You give them a taste, and then you got to pay for the meal.
Yeah, because you know that's really where your value is. So you work one-on-one with your guys.
Everything I do is one-on-one.
Got you. So you do like
that's a good thing you
calls
asked.
every week.
So my consulting, what gets you for $7.99, I'll solve all your fucking problems. I can't guarantee it'll happen in 1 month, but it gets you 2 calls a week.
So
anytime you want.
So who's like your ideal client and your ideal
A guy who makes a shit ton of money.
Okay, so let me ask you this. All right, I'm gonna paint a scenario for you. Like, let's do a quick sample real quick. Let's build me a custom
onboarding
program.
call?
Build me a custom program. Right? I'll give you the details. Right?
I like this.
Okay, so 35, post divorce.
Okay.
I make $300,000 a year. I have like a fucking agency or
What is
whatever.
that, 300K? So that's 200K after tax?
No,
So
$300,000 net. Like take home.
So 30K a month.
Yeah, right. I work I'm like a workhorse, 12-hour days, right? And I'm building this company, right? I'm not nothing, but like I have no style, and I like think like stuff that's like corny, like stupid is cool. Like,
all right, you're a nerd.
Like I'm obsessed with like Star Wars and shit.
Okay.
And like my room is like I have like Star Wars shit.
But you
in my
make
room.
30 racks a month.
I make 30 racks a month, but like my main problem is I get really shy in front of women, and also I don't believe in Instagram.
Nah,
But
Instagram doesn't matter too much.
Okay. So those
for me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's the ICP. So what
So
would you
what
do?
I would do for you, just like any guy. So this is like my number. This is a free lesson that I'm gonna give you. This is like almost like an onboarding call we'll do. Like, yeah. So what I would say to you is, and what you kind of already did, is I have someone bring to me their problems, exactly kind of what you did, and I'll tell you how to solve them. But my number one thing is what I give to a lot of men is you need to find a crutch or find something that you can run with.
Got you.
Okay, so like my past client was a DJ. So, but he couldn't get ass. It made no sense. Money, DJ, good looking. I'm like, what the fuck? This is the easiest client ever. So his crutch was his music and his, you know what I mean? So like, all right, so like put it to you this way. This dude is going to be having a trouble going up to a chick at the bar talking about Star Wars, right? But it'll be much easier for him to talk about a girl about music. Everyone likes fucking music. It's like food. So what I would tell a dude who's 35 in his fucking Star Wars-y room, I would tell him to find something that he could find in common with women and run off that.
Got you.
Yeah, but that guy would be easy as well because he has money.
All right, and keep in mind I'm shy.
That's okay.
I make $30,000 a month, but like I don't mentally make it.
I'll put it
much.
to you this way: my hardest client is a loner and someone that like can't even like go out.
Okay.
So like shy can work with, but someone who's a loner, like so like from me, bro, I can't turn you into Brad Pitt. I'm not gonna turn you into Channing Tatum.
What are the steps that you would give someone to take if they don't like want to go out and shit and like meet girls?
I would almost maybe fucking send you your money back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you believe
I
that
can
that's
bring you to water, man, but I can't make you drink.
What do you think about picking up girls in person versus online?
I think they're both very easy in their own ways.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the best way to meet a girl is mutual friends. Okay?
I agree 100%.
That is the easiest possible way you are going to meet any girl. So the best way to meet girls is to have friends. That's my number one fucking priority.
Love that. That's huge.
The first way to get a girl is to get friends, bro. Because yeah, like I said, bro, even if she's not trying to fuck you, she might try to fuck your friend. And then your friend, then that's your in, bro. Boom. That's how you're talking to a girl, just because your boy's standing there. Bro, I preach to a lot of my clients as well, bro. I'm not 6'3". I'm not fucking Calvin Klein, Mark Wahlberg. Like, I'm not that in shape. My body almost turns away more girls. You know what I mean? Like, I look like a fucking idiot, and I get that. Like, you know what I mean? I look like almost like an open bodybuilder. Like, that's not attractive to all
big.
women. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
Guy,
yeah. I'm not fucking big as you, dude. You're fucking. Come on. You're a dude. No, but do I feel like the way I feel like when I hug you, bro? Like, I'm like, I can't eat. Like, it's good.
I love that, dude.
It's good. It's good.
I'm flattered. I really
But yeah,
am.
find your friends first and like use just.
Well, I've been taking your McDonald's advice.
What's that?
We talked about the cheat meal. I've been doing.
What?
I've been doing the McDonald's cheat meal.
Yeah, the
one that
cookies
you
are the
talked
best
about.
one. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Can we tell them about the McDonald's cheat meal
My
that you
McDonald's
smashed?
cheat meal is like 4,000 calories roughly.
What is it?
Yeah, so it's
Exactly.
2 McDoubles, add mac sauce, and then I get a large chicken meal. So it's a chicken sandwich, large fry, large Diet Coke, 13 cookies. And did we get the apple pies when we? I think maybe.
Well, I don't think we ever hit Mickey D's.
Oh yeah, but we had it a little. I think we had a little bit.
Oh,
I think we
maybe
got it in Miami and like we
So-
didn't eat it.
yeah,
But yeah,
so-
I eat like 4K calories.
Okay, cool.
McDonald's. I did that
Okay.
on Monday night.
You
plus
like
my high carb day.
Okay.
So I did like 9K calories
But-
on Monday.
Do you do that when you're getting shredded? Or?
No.
Okay.
I treat 10 years out of the year like a prep. If that's, I know it sounds corny, but yeah.
Got it.
Around my birthday, I just say fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get fat around my birthday.
Got it.
I get super lean for my birthday. I look good for around May, and then I'll get like fat towards the end
Bulk
of the
up a
summer.
little bit, put on
and then
size.
yeah. But right now, I'm trying to get as lean as fucking possible and just grow off of that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do like I'm trying to get back when I get back on TikTok. I'm gonna get back on TikTok. I'm gonna come out like looking crazy. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to touch on when we met in Miami.
Let's talk
because
about
I think that was really cool.
We bonded.
Yeah, 100%. So
We boyed up.
yeah,
That's what it's called.
absolutely.
Me and my boys call that boyed up.
Boyd up.
We
I
just
like that.
boyed
I like
up.
that. So I knew about Rowan, but he pulled up to the airport and picked me and a few other people up. Pulls up in the Urus, right?
I almost crashed it.
Did you?
Were you in the car or no?
That might have been on the
what
way.
is it? Yeah.
Sorry, wherever we rented it from. Sorry. I know I got some of those boys.
Miami International or whatever.
They're like, I love your YouTube. I dropped this. They're like, anyway, so I met this dude, right? And we're driving in Miami. We have the same sponsorship, Research M.
Shout out to Research M.
Yeah, huge shout out to Research M.
Sponsored by this fucking podcast.
Yeah,
We can go with
There
that.
you go. Yeah, 100%. Brought to you by Research M. Brought to you by No Victim Apparel. Brought to you by
Exactly. There you
the
go.
Rowan relationship
you
coaching.
go.
Love it. So Research M had an event and we went out to Miami. There was like these two mansions side by side to each other, pretty
So
much.
sick.
So sick.
Perfect.
We we walk in the one side. We're like, we saw how fucking dope it was, right?
We were first to get it.
Then we go to the other one. We're like, oh yeah, this one's cool. Sure, we fully aware that ours is better, more space, cooler rooms. So me and Rowan, we ended up getting the room together. We took the room with the 2 beds.
Perfect.
And the plan was orgy, but we couldn't make it happen.
Right. We can go with that.
No, but
Damn near.
Yeah, damn near. So, and that was cool because there was a bunch of people like bodybuilders, fitness
Awesome
people in the
vibes.
industry.
Awesome.
It was super
cool to be around people
Super
like that.
fucking
Like
cool.
20 people.
Yeah.
It's not like you and just like 2 of your boys. Yeah, it's cool.
And the-
chicks.
Yeah.
To like not even for the women.
All
I'm
of
just
us,
saying.
all of us that are working out.
the whole vibe.
It was really
yeah.
cool.
There's bodybuilding girls.
30,
There's
we were
bodybuilders.
rolling like 30 deep to the gym.
Yeah, gyms
Yeah.
and clubbing. And
Super cool. And you and I were the older heads.
yeah, we were
How old are you?
I'm 28. I'll be 29 next year. We're the same age, yeah? Are you 95?
29.
You're 95?
Yeah, but I just turned 29 October 8th.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, so I'm fucking, you're 7 months older than me, 8 months older than
Okay.
me. Yeah, so we're the same age.
Cool. Got you, man. But then, so we met, and yeah, we hit it off, and I was like, dude, we gotta run a fucking podcast. See, everyone always says when you're with their boys, they're always like, yo, we gotta get on a podcast, but we actually fucking do that.
And
shit.
it's not even too like it's not even on content shit too. It's like when we want to chill together too.
Yeah.
Like but if we can
and I
do
think
both,
I also think that there's something kind of ironic about your brand, like how just like cutthroat it is, very like authentic, very like you, but also there's this side of you that is like a good friend. You know what I mean? And I noticed that in fucking
within 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, 12 fucking
my
seconds.
boys, my best friend says about me. And
So where does that come from?
I don't know, man. All right. So I'll say this. I'll never go out of my way to fuck with people. I'm never the first one.
Got you.
Yeah, people
Got you.
fuck with me on TikTok. I'm like, all right, I'll respond to this.
Yeah.
It's fucking free content, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
100%.
and I know it's gonna bang, bro. I used to
Yeah.
get 100K views in 5 minutes.
Are you the type?
those videos.
Yeah.
Bro, like
yeah.
I would look at my shit 20 minutes later, and be like 200K. I'd be like, what the fuck?
So let me
I gotta
ask
run
you
with this, bro. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh, yeah.
You don't get off the fucking ship that's, getting you to fucking heaven, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, what? No, you don't hop off the ship.
Are you the type to try to de-escalate an argument, or are you the type to just pop off? Like
It really just depends. Oh, you'll never see me start an argument. Have I been drunk and been a fucking idiot before? Sure. Yeah. But yeah, bro, it's not worth it anymore, bro.
Yeah.
We're old and we have shit to lose now.
Yeah.
As kids, we used to fight in college every weekend. Yeah. We used to box behind the bar every weekend. And then people are like, yo, you ever do Muay Thai or boxing? I'm like, I used to box outside the fucking bar every weekend.
Yeah.
And just fuck
Where was
people
this?
up. Oneonta. You don't even know what that is. Yeah. New York has SUNYs, so State University of New York. So it's like 10 schools that are all really fucking good, but they're cheaper. So everyone goes there. You get a cheap, good education. So it's like everyone goes there and they're mini party schools in New York. You know what I mean? I didn't go to like Arizona State or like UCLA. I didn't go to any crazy like that, but I went to like a mini version of that.
Got you.
Yeah.
And so your friends say that you have. Yeah, you're a good.
So this is what my boy says about me. He says I'm the nicest person to people I don't know, but to people I do know, I could be the biggest fucking dick. But I'll be honest with you. People say I'm blunt.
I like
Blunt,
that.
you're an asshole.
Like real. Do you get real a lot? Blunt. People say Rowan's real, like a real
so
motherfucker.
I have a question on my questionnaire. You have a client questionnaire. You send them a survey. You get to know them. My last question is, why did you hire me? And 9 out of fucking 10 people, and like 9 out of 10 of my DMs are just like, yo, you just don't give a fuck. I fuck with just how, just I know you're not gonna sugarcoat shit. Like I fuck with it. Like
why do you think people look up to that?
People are scared to be like that, bro. Yeah,
Scared to be what?
Just themselves, and scared to piss people off, scared to get judged. My boy sat me down. I have 3 best friends, like 3 of the best friends, like 3 best friends. We lived together for like college. Then after we lived in New York City together, we lived like around New York City together. And my boy said to me, he's like, cause like, yo, I was posting on social media before I was an influencer. Like people would send my stories, funny fucking shit, like dumb fucking shit. The shit I post now, but before I was an influencer. So my boy just said straight up to me, he's like, bro, you have to promise me you're not gonna give a fuck what anyone says. I'm like, bro, you do not have to worry. And my stories transitioned to like my boys kind of being like, damn, he's low-key kind of being crazy. And then they saw, everyone thought I was crazy. Everyone thinks you're crazy till it works, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone thinks you're whacked until it works. So like that happened to me, bro. Like there was a point where it was like, oh, he's an idiot. Like this is dumb shit. He's posting all this stupid shit. Like, digital footprint shit. Like, he's acting like an idiot on his stories. People are gonna think he's a clown. And then all my shit started going viral, bro. And it was like, damn. Yeah. I'll test out my videos on my stories and then I'll shoot it to a reel or Instagram or a TikTok.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
100%.
If it does good on my story, it's going to do good on TikTok.
I love that. So let me
boom, viral.
Because then once you kind of learn what works for you.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
And then you just fucking pound on the gear, bro.
So, dude, I love first of all, I love this conversation. I have an important question to ask you, bro.
Let's go. Run it.
Because, dude, just think about, let's just put ourselves in the shoes of like the people that are listening that want to be doing what we're doing. And there's a lot of people, dude.
100%.
There's a lot. We're fucking fortunate, man.
Same shit, bro. 9 out of 10 people want, I'm not saying it like this, but 9 out of 10 people who follow us want the lifestyle we live.
And like, of course, we work to get where we are, 100%. But like, think about it. It's rare, right? So. Yes. A lot of people want to be in this spot, so we're really blessed and we're fortunate, right? But if someone does want to break through that wall and get to this side, make, a great living on, online and influence others positively and just adopt that not give a fuck attitude. And also in the same way that you do, like passionately, I feel like there's a release of passion, I tell them? Creative energy. Yeah, what would you tell them, or what are some like real, real practical steps that you could have them do, like today, tomorrow, this week?
I do TikTok live. I used to do it a lot more. I'm banned on fucking TikTok right now, but anyway, I've gotten this question before, and I'll tell you like I would tell everyone else. If you have anything that's like in a realistic reach, you have to fucking try it, bro. no matter what, bro.
Yeah.
Because making money online, and it's gonna sound corny, making money online and working for yourself is the only way, bro. It's the only, like, bro. I sat down, I made $100 grand when I was 19. And I looked around for it and I was like, where the fuck is the rest of it, bro?
Yeah.
There's nothing. I had nothing left. And yeah, I live a fucking expensive, you see the way I live, you know what I mean? I live a very expensive lifestyle. But so I said to myself, I'm like, holy shit, I made $100K this year. And then I'm like, even if I saved, you know, you got rent, you got to eat, you got to wipe your ass, you know, you got to live, you know what I mean? So like, if you make $100K, what, that's 65 after taxes, whatever, 70, you know, I'm from New York, California, you know, well, you're fucking Florida guy, so it's a little better.
Florida a little different.
Yeah. So like, whatever, we'll say it's 70, call it 75 after tax, put away 25 at least for rent and food and everything. Even if you saved 50K and didn't touch it, which is never going to happen, for what, 20 years, then you'd be a millionaire? I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, no matter what, if I make 100K or even 200K, I'll never be a millionaire. So I had that mindset always. And I always wanted to get fast money, which is not always the best way. But I wanted to get fast money. But what else, like I said, to go back what I was saying, if it's realistic, you have to try for it, bro. Look, I'm not going to try to sit here and say, but like, yo, the fucking 300-pound kid who's 5'5", 300 pounds playing fucking World of Warcraft, I wouldn't tell him to go start posting right now. You know what I mean? If you have a realistic, though, where if you could push something or you could be an influencer or you could do something, you should fucking go for that shit.
Got you.
Have one thing, make your money, and then funnel that money and fund your shit until that shit makes money. That's what I did. That's pretty much what I did.
Seems like you have a pretty like clear idea of like what you want out of life or the lifestyle that you want to live. Like I feel like you're very dialed in on that.
For sure, bro.
Like what you don't like to do and what you do like to do. The people you don't fuck with, the people you do fuck with, the things you like, right?
My boys say too, like my boy said this to me the other day. He's like, yo, you good? I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm just like fucking tired. I'm not really having fun here. We were at some like bullshit like party. And he's like, bro, you wear it on your face. I'm like, I fucking can't. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, he says like you wear your emotions on your face. It's like kind of what you're saying. Yeah, like I won't fuck with something, and you'll know I won't either.
Yeah,
like,
so, no, 100%. I always appreciate that, and that brings me that reminds me of my boy Nick. My boy Nick's the same way. I feel like that's why we resonate with each other.
I'm not sure if I've seen you post with him or anything.
So he was actually one of my first clients, and he's just a good buddy of mine. And you know, it's funny. Maybe you can agree with this, where there's these moments with your friends where they do certain things and they kind of prove their friendship. You're like, damn, like. That's the homie right there. You're like, shit. It does.
Some of my boys test each other. It's like, yeah, you don't gotta fucking test me, bro.
Yeah, but and I mean positive things where they do it and you're like, damn, like that was real. Like that was my homie right there, right? Yeah. And something that my boy would always do, which is a lot of people don't do it. A lot of people say they will do it, but they won't do it because they're pussies. And that's defend you or defend your name when you're not around. Because they don't. Because a lot of it is like they don't want to make themselves look bad, right? But Nick's always done that for me. Right. And that's why I have so much respect for him, because he doesn't care. He's like, no, like there's not going to be this shindig talking about someone that positively influenced my life. Right. Because I mean, he tries to give me credit, but I would never take credit. But he went from skinny fat to like ripped. I'll show you pictures of him. You know, he's got an impressive
good transformation.
Physique. Great transformation. Came such a long way, especially mentally. But just that. And I feel like you've created so much goodwill with people. I mean, you're again, I think you're a great dude.
People love me and people hate me. Yeah, for sure.
I think you're a great guy. And when we met, I was like, oh, this dude, like, he definitely cares about people.
Yeah,
he wants people to have a good time.
I'll give the shirt off my back to my friends, bro. For you,
I love that.
I would do that for you. Yeah, and we've met one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
so I want to talk about that. Why do you think that we connect with certain people so easy, and then other people it's like so hard?
I know within like the first, it's a little different with me and you because you know some people are not how their content is.
Yeah.
So,
but we're
we're
the same.
I put my life so. People used to ask me 2 years ago, what do you do for a living? I told them I'm a TikToker.
Yeah.
And now I say, I literally just post my life on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a TikToker anymore. I'm not an influencer. Like, people say, oh, influencer, that's such a weird word, but whatever. Like, I'll claim that if that's what I did, you know what I mean? But now, I literally just like you, bro. And like, yeah, we just fuck around, bro. Like, just fuck around. Of course, we have our business stuff that, I just fuck around on the internet. I just be myself.
Yeah. Do you think that this is the best job on the planet?
Yes. I want to get into DJing because DJing is a little better than being an influencer. But yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, you fucking get paid to party. Yeah. I get paid to flex
Rowan
in the mirror.
Kardashian.
Right?
What's the DJ name?
I think it would just be Rowan, probably.
Rowan?
Maybe Dash.
That's
maybe
pretty
something
hard.
like just
pretty
something
hard.
simple. You know, one.
He's like, maybe Dash. He's like, I haven't really thought about it. He's like, maybe Rowan,
It has
Dash.
to be like iconic.
DJ, DJ Dash.
Everything.
Honestly, I haven't really thought about it though. I'm like, yeah, right.
I have a couple
DJ
of things.
Primo.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, DJ Trend Malone.
So can you talk about are you taking anything right now?
Right now.
Gear?
So I did a competition back in December. Ran a shit ton of drugs. Obviously, did a competition
Can you
cycle.
talk about the cycle that you ran?
I did test. I did all low doses of this. I did, and this is exactly what your favorite person or any person who's competing is gonna do. I did test, var, clen, test, var, clen. What else? Mast. Test, mast, var, clen, tren. Yeah.
Nice.
All like, 300 this, 100 this, 300 this. Maybe Proviron at the end. Random shit. Yeah. Maybe like 5-6 compounds, yeah. All low. That was the most I've ever done. Yeah. I've never done more than 2 compounds before that. For my competition, I did like 5 compounds. But like, yeah, bro, that's what everyone's doing.
That's
so.
on the extreme end though. You don't run cycles like that normally though?
No, so after that, I did TRT this entire year. I have not been on anything else. But now I'm going to run.
You're on TRT right now?
Yes.
Hey, you look good.
I've been dieting hard. My ass off. The past 4 months, I've been dieting my ass off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you're pretty ripped up right now. I think I've seen a...
Yeah, I've been doing well. I would say I'm around 10% body fat, maybe. Probably a little more. But everyone's different. You know how it is. You have abs at like 20%. Like you have that's not fair.
I mean,
bro.
when I'm
I have abs at like I have to be 2% and I have abs. Like I have to be fucking dialed in, cutting, not drink water that day, and I have abs. You're like rolling over after
240.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah, like insane. But you know,
After
everyone's different.
Chick-fil-A.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I also don't have a chest like
what
that.
I'm gonna do? No,
I don't got the chest.
What's your best? What's your best thing?
I would say my arms.
Arms.
Yeah.
But just being big in general helps you.
Yeah.
You're a big guy. You know what I mean?
And being tall.
Yeah, no, just in general. You're not a
I'm
I mean,
6'3".
Were you were skinny?
Yeah.
You just filled out your frame? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You have a
Force-fed.
big look to you though. So
I appreciate that. I
Don't
swear.
look at me like I'm busting your balls.
Dude, this
I'm not.
fucking guy. Like
I'm not.
I swear. One
I
more
shoot
compliment.
it like it is. I shoot it like I see it, bro. That's it, bro. It's the truth, bro. It's the truth. What were we talking about before I was hitting
I
on
don't
you?
know. I'm flustered right now. He's telling me I'm big, I'm ripped,
You are.
I'm full. I get a perfect. He's giving me a perfect score.
You are.
Love it, man.
Perfect score.
I actually am bulking right now. So
Oh, what am I on? Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
for
yeah,
right
yeah.
now, I did TRT the past like 8 or 9 months. Got my bloods done. Shout out Algo. Got my bloods done. If you want to get your bloods done, Algo DX. I don't even fucking know. Yeah.
I guess
Use
Algo
my code. Use
Diagnostics.
Gabe's code. I don't know. Fucking 10% off. But anyway, fucking cheapest affordable diagnostics right now though. That's for
Yeah.
damn fucking sure.
Yeah. You can get your blood
code
work
in the
done.
fucking bio,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. We'll put the codes in. You can go on Algo. It's cool because it's. I mean, they're not telling us we have to do this, but
Yeah, no, fuck
it's
it.
just
Yeah,
easy because this is the way I work.
goes
It's like
hand in
I
hand.
don't want to have to think about blood work. I don't want to have to like where the fuck do I go? Go on the
Amazing, bro.
website, get the
You
panel.
got it done, right? How easy was
Yeah,
it?
super easy. Get the panel, take it to the blood place, and you're good.
Yeah, so my coach got me do my bloods, and then now I'm going to do a growing cycle. I'm gonna get like I want to be like not competition lean, but I want to do a growing cycle while I'm lean
Yeah.
because that's the best way to do it. Dirty bulking and
100%.
shit, yeah. While you're nice and and get a little fatter, obviously gain a little bit of, but yeah.
The
so
response is way better.
I'm gonna do test, primo, EQ to grow, maybe
Nice.
EGH.
It's a
Maybe.
nice cycle.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna do that and grow and
Very
just
mature, very
try
classy.
to be fucking huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try not to do over a gram and a half. A gram is not that much. Like people think it's a lot, but if you do 500 tests, that's already you're halfway there. And primo's so little, so you have to do a lot of it. And I only do like test and primo, so like you have to do a gram.
Yeah.
Like you have to do it.
Yeah,
And
no.
people will say, "Oh, I do 200 and I do 3." It's like, come on, bro. No, you don't.
That's
Sorry.
like first of all, that's what my little sister does.
yeah, like come on, bro.
So my little sister takes 200 megs of test a week.
Let me watch you do it, and I'll monitor for 8 weeks, and let's see how fucking good how much it works off
Right.
200.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see like I'm not gonna sit here and say you can't, but
It's
not
like
the gains they're seeing. You're not seeing trend like gains off TRT. Sorry,
100%.
It's never gonna fucking happen. Yeah,
No, 100%.
get that in your heads. Yeah,
never.
never gonna fucking happen.
Anyway, Well, bro,
Well, it's done. We're ripped.
are we
too much?
done? I don't know.
Are we
7:15.
gonna get kicked out?
I don't know if we're gonna get kicked out.
Yeah.
We'll do a time check.
Ask him. Be like,
I don't
"Yo."
know where he's at, but I don't even want to cut this out. Don't cut this out.
No,
whatever
no,
it says.
no.
Keep it natural.
Are you gonna? Oh, so you're gonna have it rip? You're gonna have it edited and everything? We have mad shit to talk about. We're gonna hang out after this. 100%.
100%.
You're staying over near here?
Yeah.
All right, I'll drive home, but I'm just saying, yeah, if we get fucking whacked, I gotta stay on the couch. I'm not gonna drive home like a.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, we're gonna get
Elaborate?
fucked up and bang chicks, dude.
Fucked up?
Yeah.
Bang chicks?
We'd be like, we would be no, we wouldn't be bad cop, good cop. We're both bad cops. It would be like that dynamic can work though. Girls love a bad guy. Come on,
Rowan,
you know that.
it-
Do you want
it-
to talk about chicks and then we'll end it?
We
You
talk
think
about
we're gonna
chicks?
get in? You
No,
think
no,
we're
no.
gonna get kicked out?
When he comes through, I'm gonna ask him again when I see him.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, we'll talk.
I don't
about-
want to
We can talk
overstay.
about some girls.
I know you paid for this shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I paid.
I don't want to fucking whatchamacallit.
I mean, we did show up an hour late.
I'm saying, yeah, I don't want you to fuck your relationship up with this guy by running too late.
I mean, that's the relationship is far gone.
What you think?
Oh, it's ruined.
Wait, really?
Oh,
Because we were late,
He'll never invite us back here.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
He's totally cool.
dude. What the fuck?
I'm fucking with you, bro.
But yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to leave, we can. Whatever you think. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, he's texting me right now. He's like, "Get the fuck out!"
Shut up. Now I know when you're trolling. Now I know. Now I know.
I'm like, I'm literally like, I just. sent
Did
him-
you have anything else you want to talk about?
I did. I didn't really.
That was
really.
amazing. Usually, Gabe, when I get on a podcast, I feel the camera on me.
Yeah.
I did not feel that this time.
Bro, dude.
You're my boy.
It's-
Yeah. I didn't feel like
I think it's time. It's about time I get my credit. Okay.
what you're gonna wrap it up.
I'm easy to talk to.
Oh,
am I not?
yeah.
Am I not a
You did really
welcoming-
well.
Am I not
You
a
did
warm,
really
Am I
well.
not a charming individual?
You
I make it
bring
easy to
me
talk.
back to everything,
Dude, am I not a great interviewer?
Which helps me. That was really good. Yeah.
Guys, what did you think of
was
it? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, guys, where can they find you if they want relationship coaching, fitness, lifestyle coaching?
Rowan Kardashian on all platforms.
Okay,
Yeah.
any
My
codes?
new TikTok is not Rowan Kardashian.
Okay, what's the new
But,
TikTok?
It's not Rowan Kardashian.
not Rowan Kardashian.
Yeah.
Got you.
It's,
Instagram, Rowan Kardashian.
Yeah.
TikTok, not
Rowan
Kardashian.
But yeah,
Got
all
you.
platforms Rowan Kardashian.
Any codes that we should use for anything?
I don't really pimp out my codes, but research them all day till I
Research them.
die. But you see, I don't
Code
really. You are
Rowan?
the best at marketing for them.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I learned from that.
I'm
as
okay.
well.
I do okay. I don't really do that good with them.
Yeah, so it's no codes, bro. Yes, make me rich. Don't make other companies rich. Pay me my fucking money.
Yeah, sorry, research.
Yeah, learn if you want to learn how to bang chicks and you want to learn and get into really good shape. I'm definitely the guy to go to.
Cool.
If you yeah.
Cool. Love it, man. Well, there you have it, guys. Rowan Kardashian,
Thank you so
the
much,
most
man.
hated in the industry.
But the
maybe
nicest
now,
guy- but-
maybe now,
We've gained a
perhaps
little-
maybe now.
We went backwards.
Possibly
We went
the most
backwards.
liked in the industry, right? The most tolerated in the industry, maybe, huh? We've
We're
gotten to
making
that
a
point.
comeback, yeah.
There we go. Anyway, guys, appreciate you hanging out with us. No Victim Podcast, episode 10.
I had a fucking blast.
We are
dude.
out. Appreciate you, brother.